Hello everyone. So welcome to the channel of RD Automation Learning. So today we have Gatha with us who is going to share the success story with us. And Gatha, thank you so much for coming on our channel. It's a Saturday, it's a weekend time, it's a holiday. So I really understand, that you would be thinking about why he's calling on a holiday. But we would just take your 15 to 20 minutes, not more than that. And yes, over to you, Gatha. Please brief us about yourself and yeah.
Yeah, hi, good morning. Yeah, no, it's not a problem because like a lot of people, other people have also done such thing for which I have also been beneficial. So I just for the community. So I would like to say like about me, like I am from Kolkata, and I have a total experience of like 7.5 years. So I was a BTech from West Bengal Institute of Technology, pass out of 2011, and I joined TCS in 2012 until 2019 May. I was with TCS actually. So then I have some family issues for which I have to like leave the job. So I have a career break of 3.5 years actually. So recently, like last 1 month, I'm trying to like look for a job, and fortunately, I got selected in Infosys, and with almost 100% hike in Infosys.
Wow, that's great news. Congratulations, right?
Yeah, thank you.
So,
Thanks a lot.
yeah, you would be feeling on the cloud nine now, like after a career gap.
Yeah, after a break, yeah, I was really very anxious that because after a break, it's sometimes very difficult. And in your community, only I have seen many people are saying in the comments that they are not getting even calls because of a break or something. So I thought if I didn't get a call even, so it will be very difficult. How will I crack? How much I prepared? The first the call needs to come, and so I would like to say that for the calls, initially I thought that I would need some recommendation from like someone in the company in a higher position, which I have some contact as well because my friends are also in now different companies. So I connected them, but luckily this Infosys happened like I didn't have any reference. I got put my CV in Naukri and they called from Naukri only. So this is a completely like I got it without any reference or anything. So it's really feels good that yeah.
Okay. So were you updating your resume every day on Naukri.com?
No, not every day. But yes, it is better to like every 2 3 days if you keep updating something, even if you're not changing anything. I would really suggest other users to like make some changes and erase and re-upload it, something like that, so that it comes up in the front. And also, from my experience, I would say to take the premium package for Naukri, which highlights your CV to the recruiters, so it is better to like better chances of getting a call because there are a lot of CVs. So if you take the premier package, so it helps in like getting in the eyes of the recruiters actually
Okay, okay, great, great. And you had 7.5 years of working
of
experience as well.
experience. Yeah,
Yes. So
yeah,
how
yeah.
was your interview experience? How many interview rounds were there and what were the interview questions asked?
For Infosys, you were
Yeah.
saying?
Yes, yes, for
Yeah.
Infosys. Mhm.
Yeah, for Infosys, there are only one round of interviews only, like the 1 hour interview. Two panelists were there. So I had a 1 hour of interview with Infosys, and then after that, one HR round of a small HR round regarding the package and all this stuff.
So in that one round, what kind of questions were asked? Was it a manual profile, manual testing profile, or manual plus automation mix?
Manual plus automation.
Okay.
But the position is mostly like they ask mostly questions about like automation. And as I'm like my got job is as a like technical lead actually, so mainly about the team handling and like strategies, how you will handle a team situation and stuff like that. Questions are there, nothing more, not many questions from the manual exactly. Mostly automation and others the team management skills, like how you will select a automation tool for your project, what things you will like look for it before selecting a tool or taking any strategy for your team to deliver a project. Those type of like real time questions, like to check that whether actually I had done like as a lead for like 5 to 6 people, so just they wanted to like real life questions to verify that I am just faking it or like really I do have experience in handling team or not actually.
Absolutely, yeah. So as you had applied for the technical lead position, so they will be asking questions on real time. The scenario based,
Yeah,
situational based questions were more.
because like the for the technical things like it is very evident, you know, you don't know, they will get to know it right away. But these things are actually like, if I say also like, yes, I have a team of like 10 people, 12 people, like they have no way to like verify. So they ask very questions which like I also feel like if people is have not worked in such position, they will be in a difficulty to answer in a real time scenario. Like you just can't say that yes, I have worked as a lead, because they will ask some questions which you need experience to know that how, if you have handled team, so then only you will be able to know things like that.
Absolutely. Is it possible for you to share us the questions that you are able to recall in some particular file?
Yes,
If
yes,
you
I
have
have
already,
created a like a rough notepad
wow,
only.
oh, that
Give
would be
me.
Sone Pe Suhaga for us. No? So you
Yeah,
can
but
share
it
your
is
screen.
visible. It is showing that it's visible.
Yeah, yeah, I have given you the rights. Now you can click on share screen button.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you able to share? Yes. Your screen is getting loaded.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can view my screen.
Yes, yes. I am able to see this. Okay, great.
So these are the few questions like they asked about like normal, like what is defect triage, then like what is the difference between parameter and data provided in a test engine. Initially they asked like how, what is the framework you work, those normal questions are there.
Yes,
After
yes,
like giving all those things, they have come up from what I have told. After that they have told this type of question, and like how will you like parallel execution in a test engine, then how to trigger a test engine from a common prompt. Then what is the build functionality, test ng function, annotation for grouping, listener, many questions on test ng actually I got. Then like they said that can priority be kept as negative? If you keep negative, what will happen? How will you like 0, 1, -1, how it will like be executed? Then how will you validate any broken link validation with using Selenium? Then what is Selenium grid? And then like what is a different multiple method for refreshing a browser? And then they asked me to write some programs in Java actually to like they asked me like two arrays, then you have to merge these array and sort it actually.
mm,
So such a Java program they asked me to write. Also they asked me to write a program with like a string which is like mixed of lowercase uppercase. You have to put completely change, and the lower cases will change to uppercase and the upper cases will change to lowercase. So that's two Java program they asked me to write. And then like what is the inheritance, to write a code to show like a sample inheritance program.
mm-hmm.
Okay. And so those things, then like what is the difference between final, finalize, finally, then like how will we like, what are the send keys, man, what are the key functions we can use to refresh a page and stuff. Then like what is a delete branch locally, delete branch remotely. Then it's like this is a testing, what are the different testing techniques we use, we can use in like this is a few manual questions. Then like window handling, window handles, get window handles, like BDD framework they ask questions about BDD framework, runner class, test runner class, and all those stuff, where from where we can, what is the starting point of like execution in a BDD framework. Then like they ask some question about this month's Git also, like fetch pull, like you have used Git or not.
Mm-hmm.
And then like how to access a like a web table, hidden elements in a web page. And they like asked me to like this like write a program how you can search anything in a Google page. And also they've asked me like in a make my trip, I think like they asked me to open the make my trip page and asked me to locate one element to find out the XPath for that element
Oh,
in that
yeah.
web page actually.
Okay.
Then list and set this as I said about this, and this why the home driver uses interface class, how are this like Java program and like alert handling. So mixed of Java and mostly like test mostly test and Java they have asked. And another there, this is a one panelist who asks all these technical questions. There was another panelist who asks about like all this team handling, client scenarios, how much I have worked on a client on a BRD, FRD thing and stuff. Either I mean they're involved in a state strategy, planning, even costing. They asked me, which I am not. I don't have any experience in managing costing for a team, but they asked, do you have any experience in costing? So I know don't have experience, so I didn't told that, because I knew that if I have said, they would ask question from that again. So I said honestly that no, I don't have, I never worked on a costing. But apart from costing, the technical side, I have worked for a team. Like,
Wonderful. So, can you please share these questions in this format in the chat box so that I can put in the comment of when this video has been uploaded? Yeah. Yeah, in the chat box you can put.
can I stop sharing?
Uh, I'll message you hi in the chat box so you would be able to see. Yeah.
Pasting, I don't know why. I don't know why it's not pasting here. I can, if you share the email ID, I can share this notepad with you. Not a
Yeah,
problem.
no worries. Okay, so let me share the email address. So you can share on this email address.
I will drop this, like attach this and share with you. No problem.
Okay, great. So, Gatha, now coming to the community, like there are so many people who have career gap. There are, these people, they have the pregnancy or maternity leave, or some even males also have the kind of career gap.
Mm-hmm.
So, what what was your strategy, and what would you guide them? How should they prepare? How should they prepare for interviews, or what should they do in extraordinary such that they get selected after despite having career gap?
So, like, frankly speaking, that not many people have asked me that. They just asked me why I took this career gap. You have to say it honestly. What's your problem? For what reason you have taken that career gap? And there are few companies who have actually a policy that they will not take people who have more than 2 years of career gap. So many companies have those, because I have given in 1 month I have given a lot of interviews also. So apart from Infosys, even I have given other companies. So many people actually told, so that the HR, the recruiter when call you, if they say that you have a policy, you can't help with it, because some companies have that. So if it is less than 2 years, I would say that you will not have, genuinely not have any problem with the career gap. But if it is more than 2 years, yes, some companies you can't apply because it's a company policy itself. But the others who don't have a company policy like that, like, it's your profile that's very important. Like, if your profile is strong enough, they will take, at least take your interview actually. So you need to have a very strong profile.
Mm.
And what helped for me, I would say, because I have a, like, 7.5 years of experience with TCS, and I'm a full time with TCS. So many people ask whether you're a contract or something. So I said no, I was a full time with TCS. And so that I think, and obviously, as you know, this is a very big company. So I have worked with multiple international clients always, and I was always a client facing role for me. So I think that many calls I have got, not Infosys, but other calls I have got, because they want someone who has some practical experience, who work with some big clients. They want to like encourage that thing. So if you means, or if I'm technically very strong, as I would say that I'm not very technically strong as a, but yes, I try to prepare as much I can. So try to make your profile in a technical way, or in a, like, a business perspective, whichever you feel you are strong enough. So make your profile as good as you can. So I don't think, if your profile is good, this career graph, unless there is a policy from the company side, it will be a problem to get a job.
Great. So,
Nowadays, what I've seen, like, you have to answer everything. Like, as means if they ask you 100 questions, try to, means it's best if you can answer 90 plus. If it is like, even I have got like Capgemini and other companies where, like, I can't answer few questions and I didn't get the second call even, because I can't answer. Like, maybe I have answered 80% or 20% I cannot answer, so you will not get a call. So you just have to uplift yourself, prepare as much as you continue preparing, and, like, keep giving interviews. Even if you don't feel like joining that company, don't hesitate, come, because you will also miss. I have created a question bank for myself also, from your channel, as well as all the interviews that I have given. Maybe I have not selected there, but at least you will get the questions, that this type of questions might come. So it will help. Just take it as a mock interview. Like, give every call you get, give interview there. So it will enhance your, boost up your confidence as well. Also, you will also help in your preparation as well. So
Mhm.
don't hesitate giving any interviews. Give as many, and don't think of rejection. If you get selected or rejected, it does not matter.
Absolutely, yeah. So those are, the golden words. Keep giving the interviews and do a very detailed kind of preparation, because
Yeah,
from interview only you will come to know what level of preparation you need, where in which all areas you need more improvement, in which all areas you are comfortable, in which all sections you are confident with. That's how you will come to know, right?
yeah.
So you were mentioning about a few companies who have got a policy that after a career gap of 2 or 2+ years, they won't be hiring those kind of people, right? So would you like to tell the names of those companies, as you have already done the research and you have already, you know,
I just actually cannot remember right now because a lot of calls have came, but I don't remember the names actually. But few companies actually told me that the recruiters only told me that we are not hiring because we have a policy that more than 2 years of career gap. So right now I just cannot remember them. But on the same time, there are few companies like including Infosys even, they have a policy for a restarting career. They have actually a program of restarting career where they want to take people who have coming back after a career gap. So
mm,
there are also companies who promote this thing that yes, a career gap is not a bad thing. We
mm,
will help people like to, if they are good enough, they have upskilled themselves and they can prove that they are good for the position, we will hire them. And Infosys is actually one of that such a company, and there are many others as well who
yes, yes.
promote this thing even. So it's not always a disadvantage.
Absolutely. Definitely, there are some companies who are actually giving chance to the people who would have taken the career gap, and now they are, as you are mentioning, no, about restarting the career. So they are giving
Mhm.
those chances. So you got a call from Naukri.com itself, right? So is it
Yeah,
possible?
most of the calls I have got from Naukri.com. Few I have my own references from like my friends were there, so they referred me. So few calls I have got in such a way because they applied for some position for me and I got a call. But most of the calls I have got from Naukri.
Okay. So is it possible for you to, share your screen and show us your Naukri profile or your CV resume, so that people can get an idea of what kind of resume, how many pages of, CV should be prepared in order to get selected? Do you
Yeah,
have this handy
actually,
with
yeah,
you?
I can CV my CV I can share, but like I would like still want to mention like my CV is like I don't know it's a good CV or not because many people miss my friends who are in like they ask me actually to like shorten my CV because many people don't want to go for long pages. But before that only I got so much calls, so I did make it short. But yes, it's better. I think like from my PR experiences, I think a CV should be a little shorter than mine, but also I don't know actually it's very difficult to say like many people actually ask me question line by line from the detailed CV that I have made, so they have asked question from that also, so it might be helpful also. It depends like what the recruiter is looking for. It is
Hmm.
also very, some people just want a gist, some people want that they want to know detail every to day what you have done, so it also depend a lot on like what they are looking for. So it's not that like I would say mainly your skill is the most important thing, and if you have a decent formatted CV, it will work. Means
Hmm.
what you have here, they want to know that only. So whatever you write in the CV doesn't much matters actually.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
yeah, let me share my screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like here,
Yeah.
yeah, here we have just mentioned like the key features, like the key things that we have done, means I have done in
Wonderful.
my like profile, like, and try to highlight those like the main words actually. If somebody is not interested to read so much, they can like see that. And then I have given all the technically like what are the tools, what are the languages that I'm aware of, and whatever I have used in a table format. And
Mm-hmm.
as I have a ISTQB certified, so you can like share that also to
Mm.
make let them know that you are like, if you have other certifications as well, like you can like keep a logo of it, so it looks also a little professional.
Absolutely.
So that way, and then like I have mentioned about all the projects like from the last to first actually. What's my
Mm.
last project?
Okay.
So there, I have mentioned about the projects. What is the project about? What is the team size? What's my role? How long I was for that project, and what were my responsibilities? And all what are the tools I have used, and what is the highlight means like Means what experience that you have like specifically got out of that project, or any specific roles that you have played in that project, like how this client is actually benefited by your input. Actually, that's the highlight. It's very important. Many people want to know what you have put into the project that makes it a successful one. So even in interviews also, they sometimes ask this type of question, like what's your input in that project. So that's why this is like all of the projects, or mention the client names. You have worked with some clients, means definitely mention the client names and your role. So this is like, means how many projects it depends on, maybe. Or you can even, some people also, I have seen my friends TV that they have put it in a shorter format. If you like to do that, you can do that, but definitely mention like what are the projects you have worked on.
Mhm.
And lastly, in the same fashion, then the basic information, like what was the educational qualification, means how much mark. Because many companies, like I know, like TCS, CTS, Infosys, and there are like some such companies, they have some criteria of minimum of 75% in throughout your career. So it's better, because you will not be, even if you clear the interviews, if you have something less than that, is the company policy, they will not take you. It's for many big companies, they have this minimum criteria, so it's better to give it in the writing the CVs. So it's good for everyone, because they will check that even after like basically they will check it after you got selected in the interview. But
Mm.
it's better to give. This is the only format, like
Okay, okay.
basic format
Yeah.
for me.
No, no, that's wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah. So thank you so much, Gatha, for sharing your CV so that people will get the knowledge, will get insight of what kind of CV or what kind of details they have to put. Right? Yes, longer CV or shorter CV, it depends on case to case, as you had properly mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes a CV with just in a everything in a nutshell, in a summarized format with 1 or 1.5 page also good. Sometimes
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
feel
Many people say it's more, should not be more than 2 page.
yes, absolutely. And then you have got ISTQB foundation level certification as well. So that is also a good thing that one should be adding into their career to get.
Yeah, certification is a very big thing. Means as many certifications as you can clear, I would say it's really helps, especially if you are trying for any companies abroad.
Mm,
It's very important to have certification, because they, even not in India, I would say it matters that much. But if you are applying for any companies that who are abroad, so it is very important to have certification on the like the core skills that you are in. At least 1 to 2 certification is very important.
very important, absolutely. So and it is also, despite being having a career gap and despite getting calls, interview calls, you were attending interviews, but still you got selected in one of the company, right? So we don't have to get demotivated or disheartened as well. That was
No,
also one of
no.
the key thing that we have to learn from you, right? You
There
always
are also like in many companies, like I don't know how the policies work. I have cleared to, even they asked me that you have to join next week only, like this.
oh,
After that, they didn't call you. So
okay,
I don't know. Maybe there is a restructuring. They got someone better, or they think of something else. So you will not able to know what actually happened. Like 2, 3 companies, it happened like that even. Like
mm,
I cleared it. They said no, no, no. We will, like, you have to join next week. I said that even I have to, if I have to reallocate, it's not possible for me always. So they said no, no. We will do this. We will send you that. But after that, they only didn't call. So you never know like what's going on in the company side. It's your job to give as many interviews as you can, and try to upskill yourself as much, study as much as you can, really.
mm,
That is a very important thing, because like there are few like what to say, product based companies. As I, you can see that I have a lot of banking experience, so I have like tried in some banks as well, like UBS and like bank JP Morgan Chase, some companies like that. So in UBS, I applied. They asked me to give a coding exam actually. If
oh,
you pass that exam only, then only they will take you for interview. So
okay,
there are, if you go for bigger companies, there are like, sorry, they will not right away take away your interview. They don't have time or something, a policy like that. So if you cleared that, like they have set up an examination. If you cleared that, then only you will get a call for an interview. So you can understand like the game is really up now. So as much as you can up yourself, you will get placed in good companies.
mhm, right. So thank you so much, Gatha, for sharing your success story with us. I am sure that it would be motivating a lot of people out there, right, who are having career gap or who are not having career gap. They will come to know about what kind of preparation they have to do if they get a call for an interview or for any job purpose. right? So thank
And
you.
also, I really want to mention, like, thanks to you, really, like, it's a very good YouTube channel. Like, we
Mhm.
come across, we all keep on scrolling unnecessary stuffs on social media, but really, it's really helped me for initially at least understanding what type of questions will come when I'm before applying. Even when I looked at it, even somehow I would really want to appreciate few of the like your subscribers, their answers and their confidence was really so good. Like even before interview also, I don't have time to go through everything. I keep on like checking those channels and how they have answered and stuff. So it's a really helpful channel, and like please keep, because afterward also we will give interviews, so it will be always like helpful for us only. So
Yeah, thank
thanks
you
a
so.
lot for preparing all these things for
Yeah,
us.
no, no, thank you so much. All your words made my day. Yeah, but actually, it's all related to your hard work and efforts as well. Because see,
Yeah,
uploading interviews, videos, that is a part and process of this channel, right? But then it is also up to you how much you are being motivated, and how much you are preparing. Because just watching the videos won't help until unless you don't practice by yourself. And a couple of statements that you had told today, that you have to keep on giving interviews, so you'll come to know about the confidence, about preparation strategy and all those things. So those are very key things that one should realize, right?
yeah, and you will get calls. Don't worry. Like means many people I say saw in your channel saying that they are not getting calls. You will get a call, but I would still suggest everyone to go for the premium plan if they are in a rush, like they need a job right away. If
Mm,
they are actively looking, give it a like pay some money for 3 months. There is a scheme for 3 months in Naukri. I
mm,
would really suggest to give they pay that. Mainly there is a package for like resume highlight. I think because Naukri has a lot of packages and stuff, so that resume highlight, I would request you everyone, like if they are actively looking, means they need a job desperately,
mm.
to have that, because that will help to like uh, get an eye catch of the like recruiters.
Yes. So that package name you are telling as resume highlighter for 3 months.
Resume highlight. Yes, there are many like resume writing. Many people will help you to write a resume also. There are some packages like that even. So
Mhm,
according to your need, if you feel like your resume is not good enough or your English is not that good enough to write a good CV, you
mm,
can take those packages as well. Naukri has a lot of packages. But this resume highlight, I think, is very important for the recruiters to pick your profile. Like they first have to see, right, that this is your profile. Then they will open it. If it goes down and down, like initially when I was actively looking, I used to get so much call every day, means I was like fed up that how will I answer so many calls. But now as I'm not uploading, that you have said, right, that not uploading regularly because I've joined already, so
mm,
I get very less calls nowadays. So I can only understand that you also have to keep your profile updated every time to get those calls. So
mm.
try to update every second day, not every day, at least after 2 days keep updating it.
And when you
You will
say
get calls.
updating, yeah, when you say updating, so you mean one or two lines here or there we have to
If
add,
you
or
don't change also, is take a full stop, comma, something like that.
okay.
Erase it and save and upload. Like you don't need to change, just it have to be refreshed in the
Mhm.
database only. That it is updated today. So it should come. Everything is a technology. We know now how this works. Only if it is updated, it will come in the front. So that only will help you.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, Gatha, once again. Yeah, it was a pleasure talking to you, and wish you
Yeah,
all the best for your career ahead.
yeah. Please, thanks, and keep sharing more and more interview questions for us.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye.